Hello, welcome back guys to a brand new video, and it is very sunny today, as you can tell. Not sure if this is good lighting or if it's not doing me any favors. I can't really tell. Welcome back. So today I am taking you on a journey of vintage / secondhand shopping. So here in Liverpool, where I live, we have this kind of area called Red Brick Vintage, and it's basically a collection of different independent sellers, and they sell their own kind of products, and some of them are vintage, some of them are kind of like handmade and crafted. And yes, a lot of work has gone into kind of like re-renovating where they currently are. I think they might have moved locations, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I just thought today it would be really fun to head down there, have an explore around. I've not been there in quite a while now. I feel like maybe, sorry, I just need to stand out this sun. So yes, I've not been there in a while. I think the last time I went was maybe like 3 years ago, so it's been a really long time for me. So I'm excited to go down, see what's new, and yeah, vlog it for you guys. But first, let's do a little outfit of the day. Okay guys, I won't lie, my floor down here is a bit of a mess, so I'm not going to go past this level. I need to do a bit of tidying up to this room. I tidied my other dressing room on a previous vlog, and that room looks great, and now the office is looking a mess. Might not look like a mess to you on the surface, but trust me, down here on the floor it's pretty messy. So anyway, this is what I'm wearing. I've just got on this little stripy top. I can't remember where I got this. It's definitely from a charity shop. Just had it for so long. It just comes in super easy when I want to dress like kind of casual vibes. Then of course my thrifted blazer. Love this one. Got this one from Cow Vintage on Bold Street in Liverpool. Just comes in super handy, just super perfect size black blazer. Then I've got on these jeans, which are from ASOS originally. Had them for like 5 years now, and they're just like super baggy, so that's what I kind of like about them. And then my New Balance trainers, as always. And then I'm taking, as always, my little North Face tote bag. I always take this bag when I'm going thrifting because it just fits so much stuff in. So yes. Also should probably mention we're going to be meeting my friend Jenny, which is really exciting. I don't know if she's going to want to be on the vlog, but we will see if she wants to be. I think she might want to be. So yeah, we'll be meeting Jenny, and we're both just going to have a browse around and then go for some lunch. So let's get on the road. We arrived, I'm with Jenny, and at first we couldn't find it, but and we're a bit nervous to film inside. It's very windy. I do my best at filming, guys, but I'm not that good at vlogging in person, so I'm giving it my best shot, is all I can say. Okay guys, here we are heading into the market. I actually couldn't believe how big it was. I was shocked. It is so big now. It definitely was not this big before. So it's so good to see so much more room and so many more stalls available in here. Me and Jenny obviously started off by trying on lots of funny hats. This stall I really loved. It reminds me of a lot of the ones at Glastonbury Festival, so I was definitely in my element here. Sadly, none of the hats were very successful on us. If anything, we were just kind of joking around with them. Okay, so the first proper store that we looked at was actually such a great hit. They had so many cool vintage kind of like oversized leather jackets and lots of Levi jeans, all relatively priced at good prices. £40, £30. I saw something for £25 at one point. So if you're on the hunt for some good leather or some good denim jeans, this is definitely the place to visit. They also had a lot of cool vintage cameras, which I thought was really great to see because you can never really find them that often in actual charity shops. So it's quite good to come to a vintage kind of
haul and be able to explore lots of kind of vintage secondhand home decor as well as clothing. Okay, what I also love about this place is that they have such a variety of sellers. Like, these items were so cool and jazzy, just like not something you see every day. Like, look at the hangers. The hangers were so funky. So that's why I really love coming to this market, because there is so much for everybody. Everybody can choose something different. And yeah, there's something for everybody to look at, whether it's home and decor, whether it's glitter, or whether it's vintage secondhand. You will definitely find it here. I really love this stall. I'm definitely going to visit back and get my hand on a few of these prints, because I've not seen anybody sell prints like these. They're just so colourful and just so big, and I just think they would really look lovely in anybody's house. One thing I loved about this market is that they had so many jewellery stands, and I honestly hate buying my jewellery from like fast fashion places because it just doesn't last. So to find somewhere that sells jewellery at such bargain prices was such a hit. These necklaces were only £5 each. There were so many rings that were like £2, £5. I think the most expensive ring that I saw was like £18, which isn't bad at all. Okay, moving on to one of my favourite stalls of this whole trip. I just loved how cool this stall was. Definitely how I would have my stall if I worked here, or if I, was doing this type of thing. They had so much to choose from, and they had some great deals, which were like buy two, get £10 off, buy three, get £15 off, etc, etc. And I think these guys were called Camper Van Vintage, if I'm correct. So definitely check them out on Instagram or social media, because look how cool this stall is. Okay, this stall was so exciting because if you, like me, love dresses, then you will be in your element here. And the fact that nobody was on this stall, I was like, where is everyone? Honestly, because they had, look at this, they have racks and racks of like big prom dresses, like more like black tie dresses. If you love vintage kind of like formal outfits, this is definitely the place to be. There was just so many to pick from. I could have literally spent the whole day here just trying loads of them on. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a changing room, but I mean, I'm sure there's somewhere that you could maybe pop a dress on or not. And me and Jenny just kept laughing because there were so many big, like bright and colourful dresses. And it's just like, who would wear these? But also they were just like so cool as well. Like just something that you don't see on the everyday occasion. I loved how a lot of the stores also had their own branding. Like this one was called Funky Fusion Vintage, and it just kind of helped like you kind of remember which stores were your favorite to go back to, etc., which I really did appreciate. Okay guys, can we talk about the baby clothing? I am definitely not in the position to have a child, but oh my god, when I do, I will be coming back to this stall because there was so many cool pieces and so much to pick from. Another great vintage stall, this was called Pulp Vintage. I loved looking through this stall. It had so many cool like shirts, dresses, t-shirts, pants as well. This shirt was so cool, and actually it's funny because me and Jenny actually tend to pick up the same type of items. She picks up shirts as well as me, so we're definitely in sync when it comes to that. Bags, I can't resist looking at the bags, of course, and they had beautiful black leather ones, they had brown leather ones. I've actually been on the hunt lately for more neckties and neck scarves because it's definitely a big trend, and these were only £4, so I was doing my best to root through and see if I liked any of the prints. this store was really cool. They had lots of like baggy t-shirts with a mixture of children's clothing, and then they also had these lucky bags, which I think my mum would really love. She loves like getting surprises in bags. I think they might have been like £4, £5, but I think they were full of jewellery, so you just kind of take a guess on the jewellery that's in them. But yeah, a really cute and fun idea to, you know, if you fancy taking a little risk, then this is a place to do it. So one really interesting part of this market is that the owners of the stalls can actually like pick and choose when they work, and if nobody is on a stall that you want to buy from, then you simply take the item to the main till at the front of the shop. So it's quite a trustworthy setup, I think, but obviously common sense, people are not going to rob items. So if you do want to buy something and nobody is on the stall, then you simply just take it to the till at the top. Okay, towards the end now, and me and Jenny stumbled across this crystal store, and I am massively into my manifestation, as you all know. And so crystals I've been trying to get into lately, and what I loved about this store was that all the crystals had like names and they told you what each one represented, which for somebody who's just kind of learning about crystals, this would definitely make me want to buy them. I was so sold on so many of them because they just were like, this crystal is for wealth, or this one is for happiness and positive thinking, etc. And it just made you think like, oh my god, okay, I really want to buy this now. So props to the owner of this stall because I think it was a very clever idea. You probably will notice as well that there is nobody on these stalls. I think there was like 2 people in this shop when me and Jen visited, and like I said at the beginning, you do have the option as a stall owner to kind of like come and go as you please, which I think is really nice, and it also makes the customer feel a bit more comfortable when shopping. Like I felt so comfortable vlogging in here because I felt like there was nobody watching me, and like I could just like get my camera out and just relax a bit more and share stuff with you guys. So I really like that kind of shopping and that peaceful environment to shop in, especially when you're trying to root through a lot of stuff. So I loved it for that reason, and for that reason I'll definitely be returning. This store me and Jenny loved because Jenny actually has her own cards and kind of like print business, so we were both gravitated towards this one. And this one was so cheap. Like they had coasters for £1. Can't remember how much their cards were, but they were very cool. The socks were only £5, so everything was super cheap in this market, which I was surprised about. It was great to see such a price friendly place which had a lot of cool items to explore.
Yeah, as you see, we had a very good look around. Just wanted to give you like more information on where it's located in Liverpool in case you are interested in visiting. But if you basically type in Baltic Triangle, Baltic Market on Google Maps, then you will come across this little area around here. It's a big red building basically, and you can't miss it. It's very large. Hello guys, and welcome to the end of today's video. So I hope you enjoyed coming to Red Brick Vintage with me and my lovely friend Jen. I sadly today do not have a haul for you. I know I usually at the end of these videos always have a haul, and I sit down and I show you what I picked up on my vintage and charity shop trip of the day, but today I didn't actually come away with anything, which I know is a rarity for me. I usually always buy something. I definitely saw so much stuff that I was like, oh, I love that, love that, love that, but nothing today that really I was like, oh, I really want that in my house, or I want that in my wardrobe. But I am going to go back because I did see a lot of jewellery that I would love to pick up. So I'm definitely going to go back and get myself some jewellery, that is for certain. But today, I don't have a haul for you guys, and I hope you aren't too disappointed. I hope you enjoyed still coming on the trip to Red Brick Vintage with me here in Liverpool. If you do take a trip to Liverpool, then I highly recommend checking them out because there is so much to look at. It is such a good warehouse and studio, and it's so important nowadays to support small business owners, so I hand on heart recommend checking them out. So yes, I think today's video is a great reminder for us all, just that we don't always need to be buying stuff when we go out. I think I always feel the pressure of being like, oh, I want to have something to show my subscribers, my followers, but I'm filming these videos every single week, and so that means that I would be buying stuff every single week. And I think the whole idea of my videos is that you don't have to overconsume, and that, you know, we should shop slow and buy what we want to buy, not because we feel like we have to buy it. And so I would not be being true to myself if I did always have a haul for you. I mean, on the days when I find stuff, amazing, but I didn't want to buy anything today just for the sake of today's video, because then I'd just be lying and that wouldn't be true. So yes, I hope you guys aren't too disappointed, but I do hope that you enjoyed coming vintage shopping with me. Definitely make sure you subscribe because I'm definitely going to be going back to Red Brick Vintage, and I've no doubt that I will have a haul the second time round, because I feel like the first time you go, it's good to kind of scope things out. The second time you go is when you're like, yes, okay, I know for definite I want that, etc. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. As always, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.